Hello, Molly. Hi. Happy Thursday? Thursday. Holy shit. Is this thing on? Hello? It works. It works. I'm tired. And it's getting worse as the day goes on. I'm hoping I'm gonna have like an 18th wind. Happy day of the week, Allie. Hi. Stu, hello. Who's Mooly Mooly Berry? Sorry if I'm not saying that correctly. Hi, welcome in. How are you? How's everybody? How's Thursday? How's Thursday? I woke up in an ungodly time of the morning. I went to bed reasonably okay. I think it was like 12:30 when I fell asleep. And then at like 6 a.m. I woke up and I was like, why am I awake? It wasn't like I was kind of not like I think it was a bad dream or something. I don't think I cleaned my glasses before this got going. And then I like laid back down and I woke back up at 7:10, so an hour and some change later. And I was like, well, I don't think I can go back to sleep. So I got up and the one day of the week you could sleep in. I know. Well, I didn't know that when I got up. So I got up and I opened the window and I looked outside. And I'm not usually up at 7. I usually wake up around 8. I looked out there and there's nobody out there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like, maybe it's just early. So I laid down on the couch and I read some, thinking maybe I could go back to sleep or whatever. 8 o'clock rolled around. I look out the window again. There's nobody out there. I'm like, it's a fucking holiday. It's a holiday. Sure enough, it's Ascension Day. Hello, everybody. Happy Ascension Day, which in Portugal is a national holiday, which means no one works. Which is great for us because they're doing construction work in our building. It means no construction workers. So it was joyous. Joyous. I mean, whether the country works doesn't affect us at all because we don't have 9-to-5 jobs. And like, I'm sure that the restaurants are open. I'm sure if we needed groceries or something, like, it's like America, right? Yes. On the big holidays, everything's closed, but there's still a store open here and there. Like, it was definitely, because of where we live, there's a lot of like hustle and bustle, and there's businesses and whatnot. And of course, all the businesses were closed, banks were closed and stuff like that. I mean, it's a traditional national holiday. So, but it was fantastic because it was quiet all day and there's no thing. So then I'm like, wait a minute. I am going, because I don't know how much longer this construction downstairs is going to go. I think it's going to go at least probably another month, I would guess, another 30 days. So I was like, wait a minute. I'm going to record every single video I can record today. Everything. So at 10 o'clock this morning, I started recording and I did everything that I had planned out is done. And so that's great. So now I can just edit and I don't have to do voiceover work for that. And this isn't kind of stuff that I need to go back and voice over anything else. So it's like not pickup. These are Let's Plays. So they're somewhat easy to do. Yeah. So I got to just sit from 10 until just around 3:30, just doing video, just video. So it's all in the hopper. Now I just need to edit it out. So that's like a huge success. And then it was like 4 o'clock and I was like, fuck. I took a shower. Thank you. 4 o'clock, I took a shower. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start early because I'm groggy as fuck. And maybe that'll one, wake me up, and two, like if I got to bow out early, I won't feel so bad. I made an extra strong coffee. I think hair just grew on my chest. Oh yeah, that's rough. It's rough. It's rough in the best possible way. Yeah. This is not. I've definitely been more grow. I'm just like, you're just like, you're off a little bit. That's what I feel like. And it didn't come on until this afternoon. You get that late afternoon drop off. You're like, oh God. So today I have Norland on the schedule. We basically, this might be the first time, and I can't even remember, we're going to play the same games we played last week. Is this this is not, there's no consistency here. Normally we've been playing Vintage Story on Fridays. We've been playing Rimworld on Saturdays. But Wednesday and Thursday are up for grabs most of the time. Whatever games
our waters. A resource colony ahead. Buildings on the horizon. Protect yourself and our citizens well.
The same games? Thanks, Smalls. I have another couple of interrupts coming. If you do, I've been working on a couple of new, not channel points, bits ones. And that's why I did the exclamation bits. I made a page that's more easily accessible. I'm thinking, like, Molly did a really cool QR code that takes you to the website, but this is just a simple card. I think it's not too distracting. And it loads really well on your phone too. So those are basically the, the channel things you can get with the bits. But I'm gonna do a couple more there. Gonna grow that list. You ebbs and flows as a streamer. You work on the stream for a while. I mean, I'm not a full-time streamer. I mean, I guess I'm doing enough hours to be a full-time streamer, but I'm not a full-time streamer. So I spend more time working on YouTube than I do on the stream, but I do a couple of hours a week, think about or put into doing something for the stream. Because I care what it looks like. I spend time here. You spend time here. Yeah, so Norland, but I have a new video for Vintage Story coming today that I'm quite proud of. And I'm going to tell you why I'm proud of it. I'm not proud because I'm not proud because I wrote it. I'm not proud because I directed it. I'm not proud because I acted in it. I'm not proud because I did all the post-production work. I'm proud because Molly watched the video and she said, I have no notes.
Don't get cocky, Malls.
So a full-time content creator then? Yes. I am that. And I think, did we win yet? Buddy, we're almost there. How you doing, man? Welcome in. It doesn't run on this screen. It doesn't run on this screen, Stu. I wonder if I can run. No, I can't even run it on the screen because it's not in the scene. Nope. You know what? I can make it run by doing this. Maybe. There you are, Stu. He stood there speechless for a full 60 seconds. Yeah, there's no greater compliment in this world than Molly watching a rough cut. And this was, that was the finished version. Watching the finished version of the video and going, no notes. She was like, well, there's this one part, but she's like, you know what? No notes. So I don't know. I was in a pretty bad mood yesterday. So I don't know if she was just like, let's give one to the Gipper, which is a Ronald Reagan thing, which coming from me is pretty hilarious. Maybe she's just being nice, but you'll have to tell me. The video comes out in, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, and we'll be plugging that thing the whole afternoon. I've been doing this over a year now. I've been playing Vintage Story just about as long. And I would say that it is, Stu watched I've been opening up, I've been opening up the Discord and live streaming when I'm editing on certain days of the week. I did a little bit last week. Yesterday, I did most of the day it was live in the Discord. You could watch me edit away. So they've seen, Stu and Stu and Ape have seen the rough cut of it, and Stu was like, "I can't believe you're." It's about making meals in Vintage Story, and Stu's like, "I can't believe you're a guy making meals in Vintage Story, right?" But I'd say it's like in terms of like, I'm gonna talk this video up, but like it's everything I learned in Vintage Story, and it's everything that I've kind of gotten to know again in video editing, kind of culminating in one video, and like pretty fucking tight. Pretty fucking tight. Made you want to play VS? It's there. You own it. You could do it. Hey Pop, how are you? Happy Thursday, man. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's Colorado? How's Colorado? I think I talked a little bit about it yesterday, but I booked my travel to America. I'm going to Colorado in October, and then Las Vegas, and probably also Arizona. If you're in those places in America, let me know. Let me know. I was thinking I'm going to try to get my one friend who lives in LA to his mom lives in Phoenix. Try to get him to come out, hang out with me for a couple days, maybe. And then my other good friend's on the East Coast, but I don't think her parents are also in Arizona, but I don't think I can get her to. I don't think I can get her to cross the country, seeing that I'm going to fly over. So, how dare you not come to New York? I mean, I'm going to New York. I'm going to be in JFK on my flight back for a couple of hours. Lovely, sunny, hottish today. It was 36 here today, Bob. It was hot. Yeah, I'm gonna fly. It's a crazy flight there. I fly from Lisbon to Paris, and then there's a direct flight Paris to Denver, which is insane. So that's good. So I don't have to clear customs only once in America. That's good. And then I still have super customs, so I don't have to go through anything. I just go through this little line, and they scan my face, and they're like, "Welcome back, Mr." They're like, "Welcome back, Mr. Drax," or they're like, "Hey, buddy, we've been looking for you. You've been out of the country a long time. What have you been doing?" Yeah, but I'm pretty excited to see everybody. I'm pretty excited to eat food. I don't know what else. We're gonna need you to step to the side. Yeah, sir, can you put your bags down and step right over here, please? I was flying. Where the hell was I? I think I was. Was I in New York? I don't know. I was in some country. It was like it was somewhere in Europe or somewhere in America. Big airport, and I pulled like the thing where like they have to take everything off and take everything out and check everything, and I was running late, and I was running, and I got to like the security part of it, and the guy's like, and I was like, fuck, and I was like, it boards soon. He's like, they won't leave without. They won't. He's like, they won't leave without you. He's like, they know you're here, and I'm like, okay. And sure enough, like, so they went through everything, and I checked some bags, and I had just like a roller. So like, they opened everything up, they went through everything. I mean, I didn't have anything, right? Like, and I just sat there. They patted me down. They took all the things, and very, very nice. And sure enough, like, so then I knew like they were waiting for me. So I'm like, oh. So then I just like strolled to the gate, and sure enough, like, there was plenty of time. Plenty of time. Ditto. Will be good to physically see you. We're excited. Yeah. Physically, you can touch this guy. Yeah, my parents live in Colorado, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to see them first. I'm going to a birthday party in Vegas, and so I'm going to acclimate to the time before I drink too much in Vegas. Yeah, I mean, I dumped the body in the bathroom before I got to the thing, right? Some of the stories you read about people that go through security and stuff, you're just like, what were you thinking, right? What in the world were you thinking? It always surprises me, like people like, especially people who are like, oh, I forgot to take my handgun out of my bag before I went to the airport. What? You forgot to do what? Or the people that are like trying to smuggle. There's this whole thing where like people are trying to smuggle, like animals. Wasn't there somebody who's like had like a bunch of scorpions or a bunch of snakes or something like in their pants? And they thought they would just like get through. Who does this? I mean, I guess if there's enough money on the line, right? Sir, can you come? I mean, especially because like most big airports, it's a full body scan. So like, it was snakes in his pants, over 100 of them. Yes, dude, that's what it was. 100 snakes in his pants. Now I'm sure they were small snakes, but still, what the fuck? Sir, we've detected something in your pants. Can you step on over? Before I search you, should I be aware of anything in your pants? Snakes? Yes, sir. I know. Yes. No, real snakes. I got 100 snakes in my pants. There's all those people. There's always the people too that are like drug mules, right? They're smuggling drugs, and they swallow the drugs in a balloon, and then it bursts or whatever. It's awful, awful shit, awful shit. Yeah, of all the crazy shit I've done, I'm always on my best behavior when at a fucking airport. That's not a place I want to screw around with. I remember I was in security in Phoenix years ago, and there was a middle-aged man in front of me, and it was like right after the whole like gotta take your shoes off bullshit, and so it wasn't too long after 9/11, and he was middle-aged white guy, and he was like, he turns around to me, he's like, "Do we really have to take our shoes off?" And I'm like, "What the fuck do you think?" is what I wanted to say to him. But I said, "Yeah, I mean, that's the rule. We got to take your shoes off." He's like, "I'm not going to take my shoes off." I was like, "Oh, this is going to be fun, right?" I mean, I'm not going to take my shoes off. Cool. You're in an airport that has rules that's federally regulated. Like, then you're not getting on the plane, or they're going to take off all your clothes. And sure enough, like he gets up there, and the lady's like, "So you didn't take your shoes off?" He's like, "I'm not taking my shoes off." And she's like, "Cool. Come with me." And then he went into the back room. I'm like, "All you had to do was take your shoes off, you dummy." I remember taking my kids on a trip, their first time flying, and told them not to talk to strangers. The TSA agent asked them if they knew who I was, and my son said nothing. I'm like, "Please answer the TSA agent, please." Do you know who this person is? Like scared shitless because they're not supposed to talk to anybody. I like that's hilarious. I mean, funny now, not funny then. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, I mean, when I flew when I was a kid, there was none of this shit, right? You just strolled into the airport. I remember when you had to start scanning bags. I mean, do you still have to take your shoes off in America? Because that's the only place in the world you take your shoes off. Everywhere else in the world, you don't take your shoes off. I've traveled quite a bit, and I was coming from Denmark to the United States, and I went through London, and when you're coming from the, yeah, Rudy, yeah. Yeah, unless you have a TSA pre-check, then you don't have to take off your shoes. Well, that's good. I still have that too, surprisingly enough. Now you can be a complete douche. It's apparently all the rage. Yeah, no, you don't. People are so stupid. Just like follow the rules. Like, or if you don't want to follow the rules, then just don't fly. Don't go to the airport, right? That's simple. Take a train or drive. Take a train or drive. All right, this was one of my last ones. I might have told this one before, but I'm in Great Britain, and when you come into Britain from the EU now, right? Because Brexit, like you gotta go through their customs, and so like this is why I had a couple options to transfer through Britain this time, and I was like, fuck no, I don't want to go through their customs and then you got to go through American customs again. So no. We had come from Denmark, and there were two Americans in front of me, and they had bottles of water, and the customs guy's like, "You can't give me the water," and the guy's like, "No," he's like, this water was expensive," and the customs guy's like, "I'm going to take the water from you, sir," and he flips the fuck out. He's yelling at the custom guys over a fucking bottle of water. This is bullshit. This was expensive water. I'm like, I think this is about more than the water. I think this is about more than the water. He yells at the guy. He throws the bottle of water at the fucking TSA or at the customs guy. The custom guy didn't do shit. He was like, all right, sir. And just passed him along. And I get to him and he's just looking at me and I'm like, I'd like to apologize for my fellow countrymen. We're all not dickheads. I promise. The other thing, if you can't handle your liquor, don't drink on the plane. True. Yeah. Molly always gets me scared about that because, she worked in the airline industry for years and like, she's always like, listen, do not show up to the gate drunk. They'll know and they won't let you on the plane. So I've had like long layovers where I'm just like in the bar. What else the fuck are you going to do? So I like have some drinks, but then like before I go, I'm like whole thing of water, bunch of gum, like scrub my whole body down with soap. I'm like, I smell fresh. I haven't had a drink. What are you talking about? I'm ready to get on the plane. Mom and knees are always question mark. Oh, that's right. My mom's got titanium in her there. And I'm sure it buzzes when you go through the thing, right? I can't see you being a jerk if you're drunk. No, I'm wily, but not a jerk. I'm wily. That's not what scared me. It's not about being a jerk. It's if you look like you can't, like if you look like you're too drunk, they won't let you on the plane. Like if you're just kind of like, if you're like sleepy, like kind of fall down, like, like you've had too many drinks, they'll be like, he's too inebriated to get on the plane, right? That's what I was worried about. Because Molly had a bunch of stories like where like people were way too drunk to get on the plane. And like I've never been too drunk. I've been drunk, but never too drunk to get on a plane. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so Norland, I think, and then we might switch to Vintage Story midway through, depending on how I feel. Then again, we may only stream 2 hours because I may fall asleep. But let's see how it all plays out. Watching Dav play Norland the other day really made me think like, I think the game's got a long ways to go. They patch it again. They've done a series of patches and optimizations. 40K feet in the air is not where you want a drunk confrontation. No. No. I mean, you see those articles, you read the thing about people getting drunk and like losing their mind. They turn the fucking plane around, man. I've never had that happen, but I would be so fucking mad if oh God, now I'm saying out loud. Knock on wood. I don't know. Has anyone had that where like they have to turn the plane around? I'm going to turn this plane right around. I think I may hide if you log into VS. Yeah, Stu midweek was like, I got a surprise for you. I haven't logged in there yet. If you burnt the peninsula to the ground, that'd be pretty amazing. Here's the patch notes. Here's the latest patch notes from the 14th. New squad option targeting archers. We talked about this yesterday. This is what I'm dubbing the Dav patch. Display of neutral resources. New default family configurations and additional housing for lords have been added in the new game. After 7 vassals, the soldier tax will increase. Like a bunch of like, this is Bonesley balance stuff here, and then stability. And then fixing bugs, optimization, all like good stuff. Like everything that they've done for this game in the last 2 weeks has all been really positive stuff. We talked about it yesterday. I can't say how happy I am that they've continued to move it. So like, we'll see how it goes. I don't know that we're gonna keep playing it, but like, I've been enjoying it, and I still think I'm getting good at it. I think that's the problem. I think I'm getting good at it. We had that once where we went around bad weather so long in the wrong direction, we had to go back to refuel. Oh, but you've never been on like, dude, well, I think you may lose your shit. Now I really want to know what's going on in there. Yeah, but that's not because like somebody on the plane went crazy. Like I've never had that. I don't know about refueling. I've been diverted before. I have probably my most famous airline story ever on a diversion. Not a diversion, but I got stuck in Iceland for 24 hours because of a hurricane. Yeah, Iceland. That's how far north it came. Crazy times. Crazy times. It's usually the Brits who get drunk and become a nightmare on planes and get them turned around. I mean, I don't know. Lots of Americans do that shit too, right? There was the one last year where the guy had to pee, right? And they wouldn't, you know, they were landing or taking off, or there was really bad turbulence and no one could get up. And they're like, please do not get up. You will get hurt. And he finally just got mad and peed. He peed right there. Like he just peed right in his seat. He peed all over everything because he was so mad. Whenever I see stuff like that, I'm like, this person probably has kids. They're passing those genes along. My dad said it was okay to pee on the plane, so I peed on the plane. All right, here we are. A little bit of Norland. I had fun playing. I'm serious about Traveler's Rest. I think we keep playing that as long as maybe we just it keeps being the Wednesday or Thursday game depending, and then I want to keep playing different games. I enjoy all sorts of games, and there was Tavern Keeper. I think who was telling me was it Captain Iraq or Kaiju was in here yesterday saying I should play that game, and it was all of the keys were done on Lurkit, but there were some keys available on Keymailer, so I put in for that. I put in for a couple of keys. Oh, did I tell you I got Clan Folk? I think we'll start playing that too. That's another RimWorld, but in medieval times, sort of like this, but more. It's that I've been watching Grumbles play that in the morning. Holy crap, dude! It looks so complicated, and it's one of those ones where like, if seriously, this playlist, hold on, it's one of those ones where like. If the fire starts, like you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You know who else? I was watching Sherry Kind yesterday morning. She's playing, have you guys heard of this in RimWorld? She's playing the no pause challenge where you can't pause the game, which sounds absolutely fucking miserable to me because I am the pause king like in RimWorld, like I'm constantly like, something happens, I'm like, pause. Okay, now what happened? I don't know what happened. But that's the challenge, right? You can't pause it and shit just, because there's so much stuff happening. Sometimes you need to like, especially when you're being attacked or whatever, you're like, I need to pause and think like, what's happening here? What's happening over here? Now we can move a little bit further, right? So she's playing the no pause challenge. I only caught a portion of it, but her whole place burnt down. Like she couldn't stop the fire. It was horrible. Horrible. It was just horrible. Continue. Norland, where are you? I'm just gonna have to keep like hitting the coffee hard, I think. Yeah, talking has helped me like shake off the blah, 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 blah. All right, where were we? Hello, everybody. What's going on? All right, we got Drax, Scarred, Inga, Jane. The trader's in. I feel like I feel like this is one of those things where I was like doing something and I'm like, and when we get back, we'll remember to go ahead and take care of this. I didn't. Taking the rings thing. It was funny watching Dab try to like, he's like, so what about the rings? I'm like, don't get me started. Don't get me started. So I think when I put my headsets into the charger, it resets them to a higher level of volume. All right, I guess we'll just unpause and get going. Drax is studying Chancery. Jane is studying Pig Farm. Scarred is studying the coal furnace. And England's studying the scaffolding. I love how the scaffolding, like even Dad was like, scaffolding? What do I need scaffolding for? And then he like figures it out. He's like, wait, oh, this is how we punish people? Shit. Last night, my friends took me to the city and got me rather drunk. I had to see the physio this morning about my legs, and no matter how much I showered and brushed my teeth, my wife said I reeked of booze. Oh my God, I'm sorry to laugh, but I mean, how did it go? Like, I feel like if someone showed up, I'd be like, rough night, let's move on. But then again, I try to be cool, no matter how much you showered and brush your teeth. You know, Stu, you need to do the old man thing in that instance. And that's take a bottle of aftershave or cologne and just spill it on you, right? Because then everyone's like, oh, he's just that old guy who's wearing too much cologne. Wait, did I just have an epiphany? Is this why old men just shower themselves in cologne? It's to hide the booze? On one of my bucket lists, one of my goals in life is to become that old man who, when he walks into the room, you're like, oh boy, Drax is here. The hell is that? And I'm like, hello, everybody. Like, I'm wearing, like I can't smell the cologne because my smeller is, like, broken. But, like, everybody else is like, ooh. But one person in the room is like, good smelling cologne you got there, Drax. She was really good, but my legs ache from her bending them like I was made from spaghetti. Well, that's what a physio does, right? They're not there to be nice to you. They're there to get you back into shape. Back into shape. Should we just do a little check here? Mild loneliness. The moonshine's bad, no shit. Torturous desire. Desire for intimacy. I tried to have sex with my wife, but she was like, no. Agnostic, repulsive moonshine, desire fulfilled. Desire for reward. We got to give her rings, right? That's what she wants. She has 10 rings on her own. Can I take her rings from her? And Jane just got married, right? They're going to get married to Scarred, so we're going to solve that. All right, we got Chancellery. Should we try again to social? I'm just thinking if we spend time with Jane, like maybe that will end in some intimacy, if you will. Intimacy. I don't think we need to go to the trader, but I guess we can. Jane shared an antidote with Drax. We got one problem. A lord is depressed. No shit. We're gonna have to pay off Inga with some more stuff. Peasant houses. How much gold do we have? 335. That's nothing. Fighting drought, alchemy, military logistics, weapon forge. Like, we need all this shit. We need all this shit. But I feel like I need to save my money. But I can never tell if that's just like a Drax thing or if it's like something I should actually do. Let's buy 5 of these. Can't we? And just spend $100. And then let's try. Where's Drax spending time with her? What? Oh my God, we're jamming out together. How awesome is that? I mean, that's not. This has got to lead to sex, right? We're both playing the mandolin. You like to play the mandolin? I like to play the mandolin. Why don't we play it together? In our bedroom. Eating rutabaga? Eating rutabaga? Yeah, we gotta sort this out. Let's let it ride a little bit and see. No, they're going back to separate bedrooms. Where's Drax going? Drax going to his own room? Uh-oh. Drax has started a fight. Hey, they're trying to rob me! They're trying to rob me! Drax, fuck him up, dude! Jane, get in here! We got some cutthroat vagabond problems. Oh my God. You know what Dav was asking? He's like, where's the log of like everything that's happening? And I mean, there's not really like a here's what's happening log. I guess that's sort of embedded in like everybody's, right? There's like this log. Day 10. Drax has gained a new level of persuasion. Drax discovers, but it doesn't even tell us like, it doesn't even tell me that Drax just got jumped and why he got jumped, right? He got fucked up. I fucked up. What is it telling me I need to build? Oh, a chancellery. Yeah, what do we need for that? Tools. We need a workshop for that. Did I build a workshop? Feel like I did. I did. Here. Did we produce tools? Do until we have... Oh, we needed coal. That's what we needed. Which we can't get until we get the coal furnace. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. Why is this person... We have homeless people? Number of peasants in the city, 44. Average mood, 45. No homeless. Why are they sleeping in here? God, look at Drax. He got beat the shit out of. Spooky stuff. That's some wild and spooky stuff. What's the economic report saying? Hey, we made 2 gold. We made 2 gold. Do. I still haven't gotten to the point, too, where, like, should you keep hiring the lords, right? In my mind, no. Sexual obsession. This dude has a sexual obsession. What does that even mean? Anyone will do. I can't take it anymore. Need for sex. I could care less about this stupid bishop, right? Happy peasants, warriors, and lords can develop a deep love for the king. They can be identified by the crown pendant they wear. Oh. Right? We want loyalists. We need to make better houses. All right, Drax. I need you to reward her. King. Gift to the king. That would be amazing. Maybe that's my only... Declare yourself the greatest thing ever. The Lord feels undervalued and dreads receiving reward from the king. So here, king, a reward. I didn't even read how many it was going to be. Whatever it is, we're giving it to her. She's like freaking out. Clicky Linky, thank you. Got a great YouTube channel. Yeah, that video is going to drop here in... Oh, it just dropped. I got a new video on meals in Vintage Story. It's amazing. I think you should go and watch it. I got a link. We'll be talking about this all day. I think at some point soon we'll switch to Vintage Story and check it out. Play a little bit. It always helps when I'm playing the game and promoting the game, you know. Did Drax give her the stuff? Harvest the rye crop. You harvest the rye crop. Oh, must have done it. Yep, desire fulfilled, plus 22. All right, well, that sets her. Jane, good sense. What's Scarred's problem? So everyone's desire is filled except for my own, which is intimacy, which I don't... Wait, can we get it on with her now? No. The target is very low interest in the Lord. Oh, no, this one. The target has very low interest in the Lord. I mean, we need more interest. Where am I? I'm doing my rounds, right? I'm doing my rounds. We have, these are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We got 50, so we got 7. We got 6 beds free. There's nothing we haven't built yet except for the Chancellor, which we can't build until we get tools. Sort of in a holding pattern here. What's Jane doing? Why can't I see her? She's like behind the building. Drax, I need you to hang out with the ladies. How many... I guess we could... Wait. Seduced. No, I can't go the other way either. I mean, I'm the king. We're married. I guess we'll... Could we go hunting together? Let's do it. Plus 17. I mean, a hunting party has to end in, like... Intimacy. Intimacy. Boom, boom, boom. What's this, guys? Few fanatics. Tasteless rutabaga, yeah. How do we... he could have sex with one of the peasants, right? I mean, he's the bishop. A proposition? No, we can't do it. Kill, poison, challenge to a duel, play dice. This sword does not have enough rings to require 3. I mean, there's nothing we can do on that front, I guess. Like, how do you solve for that, right? Like, sexual obsession. I guess you send one of the lords to have sex with him? Ugh. Ugh. No thanks. They've started a wolf fight. I set up. Well done. Well done. How do we... Oh, yeah. Plus 47. All right. So can you two please do something? Daily statistics. World summary. 1 migrant has arrived. Oh, Drax and Inga are on a date. Ooh, finally. All right. It's just as... I think this game's harder at getting them to, like, hang out together than... I feel like that's not one of the things you have to overcome in RimWorld. Like, this game is, like, a lot of getting them, interacting with them, making them, like, hang out with each other. Because they're very good at all hating each other. They're not so great at, like, being friendly. All right, we're literally stuck with Scarred in his coal furnace stuff. We're gonna get some meat off of that wolf, I'm guessing. Plus 3, that's not bad. Drax? Inga? Oh, thank God. Perfect. They're going on a date. Ah, all right. Spending time in bed. Hooray! Hooray! I mean, this should solve for, like... They just need to drink now. Bolero, hi! How are you? What's going on? How you been, man? Are you still playing Path of Exiles? I know, there's a number of people playing it. I mean, a number of people I'm friends with. Like they're having a good time. I think it's great that such a... I think it's great that such a game that's, you know, I don't want to say old, but older can rope people right back in. This guy's looking to hurt me again. Look at this. We needed to build that scaffolding. It seems like I always make one decision that the game's like, ha ha ha, he didn't do it right. He didn't do it right. Oh, look. Yeah, there's like these cutthroats. Can someone come help him? No, don't run away. Drax, how do we... Oh, he killed him. He killed him. Well done. Oh, wait. That was a priest. You should have killed him. Everyone's sick from eating the gross rutabaga. This was another thing Dad was like, okay, so they're eating, but they don't like any of what they're eating. And you're like, yes. How do you fix that? Yes. I'm not that good, but that's just how it's right now. And yes, still playing PoE. Sorry, you're still not well, Bolero. I'm putting the positive vibes out there in the world for you. Foreign trade report. The trade balance is as follows. All right, we sold 64, 85 on the balance. Well, that's great. Great. 64. 64 extra gold. I don't feel so dire on the gold front. Look at this. Look at this asshole. Look at this guy. Once I get this scaffolding built in 100 years, we're going to have words, man. I just love how he's like hanging. Watch out, dude. There's like a cutthroat out here. Inga, watch yourself. Can we talk a little bit about our production numbers? It looks like we have extra... Looks like we have extra booze in storage. So maybe we met our numbers. I mean, I don't want to look at this stats page because I don't want to rage out. But there's a lot of green in there. A lot of green in there. So I got to believe that's good. Gotta believe it's good. Yeah, I mean, it has some pacing problems, but I mean, like, that's the same thing of any game, right? Like, it's not, I don't know that it's the game's problem on the pacing, or is it my problem because, like, I didn't buy the right book. We need more temples. What? I got 2. Oh, I got 1. I don't want to build another temple. Ugh. Is that under services? I guess. I really don't want to build another temple. Hey, look at that. Little. I love it, Valera. Huh. I don't want to. What? How many does this hold? Oh, we got 1 slot open. I don't have to build one yet. And we're producing flour. How much flour did we go through? Whoa. Market saturation with the product. Oh, we consumed 14. I'm supposedly making 20. Probably okay. Probably okay. The guy who's like running the workshops, like, what am I doing here? Boom, boom, boom. Hey, the kid's growing up. Little Bobo's gonna grow up. Didn't it say there's some new? There were new lord houses. What's going on? Advanced training. Since students cannot surpass the skill level, yeah. What's going on down here? Do we have 140 wood? We do. But there's still how much to produce? 39 and 40. It's an hour and 2 minutes to the warehouse. They're hardly moving any bricks. Really weird. The prophecy has come true. Xenophobia. Among your subjects, they're saying rumors will arise that the inhabitants of the for 5 days, characters will attack characters in the streets. Guard patrols protect the victims of the attack. I don't have guards, dude. What are you talking about? I guess I have an army. Night patrol. Do a little night patrolling. Boop, 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 boop. They're training. They're like, what do we do? I don't know. What do we do? I don't know. What do we do? So we're having a hard time getting these bricks up here because this warehouse is not close enough. I'm wondering if we shouldn't move it closer. Ambition achieved! Your king has achieved the goals, and now everyone will know him as Drax Big Nest? Wait, what? However, the ambition of the kings knows the bounds. All right, fine. That part of it I don't care about. I was happy to see Dev was like, I don't give a shit about this. Workers have not received instructions today. Why is that? Because we haven't appointed anyone there. Drax? Wait. Who doesn't? Everybody. Drax. Daily statistics. God. The furnace is 95. Yeah, I can't decide if we just move this warehouse. Maybe we move it closer. I think. See if that can speed up the brick. Oh, now we have 15 bricks. Damn you, game. Bobo, the child is being educated. Xenophone back. The treasury is near empty. What are you talking about? We have $304. We're literally rolling in it. We're rolling in it. So we're not gonna get. There are not gonna be any night raids. There's not gonna be any night outposts. What the hell? Night guard watch. There's not gonna be any night watches tonight. How am I doing? I'm tired. I didn't sleep. I haven't. Whoa, good. Coal furnace and pig farm. Sweet. I haven't slept well the last few nights, and I woke up. I went to bed normal time, but I woke up way too early this morning and then couldn't go back to sleep. So, you know when you just don't get enough. That's sort of where I'm at. I've got that like, but I'm powering through it. Powering through it. We got to build a coal furnace. Burr, 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 burr. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. This is gonna take wood. You know how that is, yeah. I do. I usually try to do pretty good at sleeping, but like, not always the case, right? Only gonna take 30 wood to build that, and then we should. I built 2 big farms last time, but like, I don't know that that's. I don't know that that was the right move. Maybe we build 1 this time, and we just upgrade it. Boop, boop. Is there more knowledge to learn? Paper workshop. Learn. Jane. Jane says, seen wig around? All right. Boo boo. But I had a pretty strong cup of coffee. I'm gonna get another strong cup of coffee here in a minute. Coffee is my friend. Coffee is my friend. Oh my God, Molly, 1 week. Yeah, 1 week, Molls. 1 week. Buildings. Foreign trade report, 64 more. I'm telling you that foreign trade's gonna save us. Gonna save us. Seems like we've still got food. I mean, booze. Let's check everybody else out here. Mild loneliness. Mild loneliness. What's with the loneliness? Denied a date. Wait, why? You two, aren't they married? How do we solve for this? Haven't felt human warmth in a long time. Need for sex. Like, this just seems like something the two of you should work out, right? Am I wrong on this? Am I wrong on this? Within the state, sometimes when you need to gather strength and there's a strong enemy nearby, it makes sense not to create your own state, but to join an existing one. All right. You can request to join a Free City Alliance through the main province action menu icon with wings. With the Alliance, you will ensure the protection, increase local demand, and be able to trade with its members. The only obligation is to maintain good relations with the head of the Alliance. Maybe we should look into that. Brezel and Scar started hating. Perfect. The protection in the living family has been lifted. Awesome. Family, the farm and the soil, good. Scarred is inspired. Sweet. The other thing too, like, I wonder when I tell them to go do something, does it get them out of their like routine, which is what we don't want them to do? Like, we need them to go around all their fucking places and like tell all the people what to do. Soldiers are not being trained. We'll fix that in a minute. Drax is gonna tell people what to do. Drax is setting it up. Did we? Oh shit! Hold on. That was fast. Goddamn, Scarred. All right, coal furnace. Yeah, good. All right, so we're gonna get coal now. Did they build a pig farm too? Holy crapola. Do. I got a Kofi. Best way to support this guy. They don't take out of everything that all the ways you can support me. It's the best way because they don't take a cut. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Boop. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. It's been an hour. All right. Iron reserve mines are not infinite. Yeah, I hate it. Should we hold on? Let's look at. Invite to your alliance. Demand peace treaty. Ultimate neutrality. Praise the neighbor. I don't have an alliance. Request to join alliance with Stardale. Ask Starlord to admit you to the alliance in the cities under the leadership. This means noble houses promise each other to help. A promise membership as alliance will revoke if the relationship with leaders drops. Oh my God. So it's like one more little thing. All right. I'm going to get up and stand up and stretch. You should do the same. Thanks for being here, everybody. We're going to play some Norland. Maybe another hour or so. Maybe we switch to Vintage Story and because I've got a great vintage story video out there today. You should go check out. Even if you don't like vintage story, it's probably one of my best. I'm really proud of it. All right, I'll see you in a minute.
Time to make the donuts.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Was it last week, early this week? I was like, Molly got me into this. Molly was like, here, you should sign up for this site. It's like Game Press, and it shows you all the games that are coming. It was Monday. It's Monday when I did it. So on Monday, I always check a couple of different sites to see what games are coming out for the week to make sure I'm not going to miss one of the games I want to be playing or maybe I already have a key for. And so I found this one called Dawn of Defiance, and it's like a 4-person co-op. Yeah, Game Press, that's what it's called. It's a 4-person co-op, and it's like it looks like Conan, but set in the Greece time, like in ancient Greece. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks beautiful. It actually looked like more like Molly's speed than mine, but I was like, you know what? They're like, hey, creators, put in for a key. And I always do this, and then I never hear anything. And of course, they just sent me the keys. So I was like, just talking to Molly, I was like, well, should I switch and play that? I mean, it's just come out in early access. But I want to see what Stu did to the house. So, but I think let's play this. Let's play this for another hour, and then I think we'll either switch and maybe we'll see what this new game's about, or maybe we go over and play Vintage Story for a while. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know. I'm just happy you're here hanging out with me. Boo, boo, boo. Do, 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 do. Wait, did this video not release? What time is it? Have I been pushing a video that hasn't released? Oh, Classic Drax. Classic Drax. Did I schedule it wrong? I think I totally did. What day? It's Thursday, right? Oh my God. It's scheduled for tomorrow. No one clicked on that because they're like, wait, Drax, we can't see it. That's some pretty classic shit. I'm glad I checked it. Wait, it didn't. It still says scheduled. Drax. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I schedule all my videos, so I never just publish the video. So I have no idea how to do that. If you can believe that.
Drax?
There we go. How did I, what was I thinking? That sucks. All right, well, it has 2 views, but that's me and someone else. Because I've got a couple people who have access to the back end. If you're interested in my videos, getting them as they get, because I usually put them out usually go out a couple days beforehand, and then I schedule them to come out on a certain day. And some people have joined the YouTube channel, and you get special behind the scenes access. You get to see them a couple days before everybody else. All right, now it's live. God damn it. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, well, we sorted that shit out. Yeah, we will. I think we will switch to Vintage Story and play that for a couple of hours. And then maybe we'll play this new game tomorrow. Maybe. By that time, there'll be... The cool thing about new games, sometimes, if you get in, especially if you're an early streamer like me, there's nobody in there right now, so you get in and maybe you meet some new people and say hello, and it's always kind of fun. I don't know that we have enough people to house, I don't think the pig farm has enough... Oh, there's a worker right there. And then we need them to just start pumping out coal like mad. It's right next to right next to the warehouse. The wood, it's fine. I just feel like I also made some bad choices in terms of just upgrading things fast enough. Burn. Oh, you gotta do it until we have how much coal? 20? I don't know. What do you think? And then we can start making tools, do until we have 8, 10. I don't like these numbers, right? All right, and as soon as we have enough tools, we can build the chancellery. And of course, with the chancellery, you need to have the paper, which we're studying. Oh, there's a trader in house. All right, trader. Scarred, go say hello. I made more coffee. I had a piece of chocolate too. It was amazing. It was amazing. Where is he? He's still coming in from, there we go. Guard, you better be ready waiting for him. How much? We got $3.95. A holy caravan has arrived. Oh, I'm all over it. Oh, there's new books. All right, let's buy the peasant house. 54 is what we paid in taxes. Jesus. Alchemy lab. Rutabaga field efficiency increases the quantity of the resource. Military logistics. There's a book that like makes the rutabaga taste better. We're not going to get that one, obviously. The alchemy lab is 191. I'm tempted just to buy it, and then I sold everything. Well, we got some of this. Could do. Try not to bankrupt myself. Because I think the alchemy lab we can start making medical slab, and then we can sell that for money. And then we can sell that for money. All right, we'll trade. The treasury is nearly empty. Mind your business, dude. Like, the treasury is nearly empty. I got $200 in there. What are you talking about? And it's nighttime. They're going to be gaveling learned. Wait. This is where I put it last time. This is where I'm going to put it again, I guess. Yeah, we got the holy caravan. We got the holy caravan. Well, I mean, I'd like to say... Why is Jane out? Oh, Jane's pregnant. Jane's pregnant. Uh-oh, Scarf must have gotten down to tasteless, mild fatigue, mild hunger. I mean, the mild fatigue thing is such bullshit. Like, go grab a beer. There's plenty. There's absolutely no beer in storage. There's plenty of beer in storage. Bets on whether we lost money today. Negative 68, mostly because I spent it. The night patrol didn't happen. Insufficient workers. I mean, I don't understand what that means. Like, don't we have dudes? I got 3 guys in the army. Are they just not on the right schedule? How the hell does that work? Boo, 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 boo. One additional job slot, total production increase of the, no, that's the word. I'm clicked on the mill rack. Combat level max 10. Working hours from 8 to 18. Foreign trade report, good. Economic summary, 68, but we made that back in what we sold them. So, like, why isn't this being done, I think is the question. Guards. Wait. How do we make guards is the question. Well, hold on. Let's get rid of this one. Nimble, hi. How are you? What's going on? Morning. Your dude's banging yet? Totally. Finally. Yeah, Jane just got pregnant. And I've got them all sorted out where they're like having... The only person who's not having sex, I think, is the bishop. And there's... I don't... This is where the game fails me because, like, sexual desire wants to have sex with anybody. I guess I need to assign a lord to have sex with him, but, like, once I do that, then they, like, have sin. Like, there's all sorts of negatives to have sex with this guy. So, like... And you can't have him just have sex with random people. I don't like when games like make it overly complicated to solve some kind of like problem like this, right? Like make it so that it's make it so it's doable, huh? Make it so it's doable. Lowered myself to have sex with peasants. Oh, so he did go do it. So you did take care of it, but yet it didn't work. He still has -8 sexual desire. How do we make guards? Wound treatment, warrior's mood, pain knights, composite squads, captives battles, combat. Hints. Mechanics. Stop blinking. Deep conversations, education, loyalty, interest, nervous break, patrols. You can assign warriors to patrols by placing daytime and nighttime patrol banners from the build menu, army submenu. Each patrol banner has an area of which the guard patrols. Night patrols protect warehouses and homes from crimes by vagabonds and well-guarded prisoners in the prison ward. Daytime patrols protect blah, blah, blah. Guards become tired from activities, so the more patrols, the lower the mood. Press right mouse button to pin or unpin. Press left mouse button to mark or as read or unread. Wait, what? So how do we as warriors? I mean, is this guy, so this guy's a warrior. Maybe they're just not receiving. We don't want to punish him. Maybe they haven't received the things from Drax. I got 4 warriors. Tell me that we need another temple. Yeah. We don't, though, because... Why is there a fight? Why is there a fight happening in the church? Slander has cost and requires a good relationship with the victim, but sometimes it only learns to destroy. By deteriorating relations between the neighbors... Give a shit about the neighbors. Starting to make flour. We have a very weak army. Do they need weapons and armor? Yeah, but I thought we had weapons and armor. On hand... Or, oh, maybe we don't. This is the whole, like, resources in inventory. I guess we can click on them and see what they're wearing, right? Hi, what do you have? He has a dagger. He has a dagger. And so they've all got daggers. 9 times more effective than a hand-to-hand combat, but significantly inferior to all other types of weapons. Due to its small size, characters can carry this weapon, can use it to back up weapons in combat if necessary. Combat 2. And I thought that, like... I'm guessing so the four maces and the 4 armors are being held by the 4 lords. So we need to make more or buy more the next time a dude is in town. I mean, I guess that could be it. They can't patrol with a dagger. Let's see what happens. Short rutabaga here. What's the story with that? How many rutabaga fields do I have? 2, right? Yeah. Boo, boo. Jane's pregnant. That's going to be a place to carry out punishments. Oh, we're going to carry out some punishments. We are going to carry out some punishments. Bubbo's gained new level teaching, level 3. Perfect. Jane's pregnant. So let's have Igna do this. Result Stardale. You have chosen not to attack the bandits and the camp remains in place. Your rotation has deteriorated. I don't have any weapons, dude. Fucking classic. Classic, Drax. Classic. Boo, 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 boo. Alchemy lab. Learn. Drax. Peasant house. Learn. Gird. Gird. How many tools do we have on hand? Doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me over here. A lot of Paying tribute. Paying tribute. The king has decided it's time to announce the ambitions. I don't understand the point of this. And when watching Dav play the game, like, he was like, I don't, like, your problems equal your problems, which is kind of the way I feel about it. Like, king's ambitions. The king decides it's time to announce the ambitions that will determine the future of your noble family. The more population, the strength, increase population to 89. Power leads to prosperity. Add 3 vassals. Unifier. I mean, maybe they just felt like there wasn't enough going on in the game, so they wanted to add something else that you could, like, do. Economic decides everything. Achieve a daily production of goods worth $2,182. I can barely scrape together $200. I still feel like I'm not. Either I'm not meant for this game. It's just almost exactly what Dad. Either I'm not meant for this game, or I still just don't get how to, like, squeeze the most money out of it. I thought, like, maybe doubling down on everything, but then someone was in last week and they're like, why did you build so many of this thing? Just keep upgrading them and then they'll get better, right? You'll get more of a bump. And I think maybe that's like the problem. I'm not updating enough. I think after watching a few plays, it seems a bit broken. Yeah, Stu, I would agree with you. I would agree with you. Boop, 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 boom. I mean, we can upgrade this lumber mill. Where did I put? That's the library. Where did we? Oh, it's way out here. Can we upgrade this thing? We already did it once. Or did we? Daily statistics. Like, don't give a shit. Here's the king's ambition. Thank you. The pigs, like, this seems like something I definitely should upgrade. Because the more meat we have, the better off we're gonna be. All right, here they're training. So maybe it's just a matter of, like, yeah, I mean, it's early access, so I'm gonna give it a, I'm gonna give it a long leash, if you will. But it still seems like there's a lot. I mean, if we read, you can assign warriors to patrols by placing daytime and nighttime patrol banners from the build menu, which I've done. Each patrol banner has an area within those guard patrols, fine. Night patrols protect warehouses, cool. Daytime patrols protect that. Guards become tired, okay, cool. Rotation of guards among hired warriors occurs automatically. Rotation of guards among hired warriors occurs automatically. So, given that, someone is just going to come out there at night. I guess we just need to watch for it. Because there's no way to, like, workers have not received instructions. Yeah, we know that one. We know why that isn't. Inga's seriously ill? What happened? What happened? She ate rutabaga. She ate the bad food, Drax. Oh, here, look at this. We got a cutthroat. We don't have, no one came by and did this scaffolding today. Oh, there's workers there. You think we can punish him? Execute. Blindness? Jesus, let's just put a mask of shame on him if we can. There's another one. Round these dudes up. She's seriously ill. Is she gonna die? How many vagabonds are in this city? Is Drax actually doing this? Because look, we get here and I don't think anything happened. Jane had a miscarriage. Shit. That's bad. Drax, beat him up. Hey! All right, mask of shame. So both ladies, terror among the peasants. When the scaffolding is assigned, don't care. Jane had a miscarriage. That sucks. Mild loneliness, mild fatigue, torturous desire, loss of a child, -24. Desire to eat meat. I hear you. Oh, look, Scar's there, like, making her feel better. Do 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 do. The holy caravan has arrived. Oh. You just lost the kid, they're already back in bed. Trying again. Okay. That was truly medieval times. Truly medieval times. Wow. Wow. I feel like I shouldn't have been witnessing that, right? We have $386. Let's buy a couple clubs and see if we can't get them to turn this around. Brazen. A special recipe for brazen rutabaga that prevents death from rutabaga typhoid but does not prevent the disease itself. Rutabaga field. Smelting the furnace. We need that shit. I mean, this book's $200. We can buy 2 maces for $80. Buy 3 maces. Allows construction of a smelting furnace. Weapons forge. I think we need the smelting furnace before we need the weapons forge. 302 is our total now. I think we can sell some of this. What else do we got a ton of wood, but I always feel bad about selling wood. But I think I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, $86. More books. I think everybody is studying right now. You can study. All right. Terror among peasants. The holy caravan has arrived. A free lord is waiting to be hired. I mean, what am I gonna do with another lord? Build another house, I guess. Mood, knowledge, full of energy. How much to hire him? It's probably stupid, right? Hire a lord. You'll be able to assign them to the same tasks as your own lords, inspect buildings, lead squads, and more. Is that not going to cost us anything? No, it's going to cost us 14 fucking rings. I don't have 14 I got 9 rings. And then Scard now has a desire for reward, so he wants probably 9 rings to himself. What's going on here? Why are we all battling each other out? This seems very not cool. Jane the Lord is depressed. Well, she lost a kid, but she did just have sex 2 minutes afterwards, so I don't know how that works. Economic report, plus 30. We made plus 33. Instructions, so they received instructions to run. Oh, there's 2 guards. It's working. Oh, so maybe that's all it was. I bought those. Yep, they're carrying the clubs. They're carrying the clubs. Don't mess with those dudes. They will mess you up. I mean, there's a bandit camp we need to go take out, but I don't have much of an army. I hardly have any money. We just needed weapons, yeah. I mean, they got daggers, right? Is it showing we now have an extra one sitting? It is. There's one in storage. Is that what that means? The city storage. All right. How many people do I have? I got 3. My army is 3. It's like your army's weak. Oh, I can't get anyone to join it. Oh, peasants. Peasants are not your property. They only go to serve in the army out of desperation. After being hired, they receive a strong negative thought of fear of death, which lowers their bravery threshold. In order to be useful, they will need to spend time in the training ground to increase their combat skill. Upon hiring this warrior, so let's hire 2 more of these jerks and just take the hit, right? We need a barracks. I already have a barracks, don't I? Is that just a bug? This barracks holds 10. I now have 5 dudes. Oh, there we go. So just like warriors are unhappy? Yeah, no shit, man. No shit. No shit. Oh, is he still here? Should we try to buy? The caravan cannot be reached. Is he already moving out? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. So we still don't have 5 tools. What are you doing? Ordered 10. Just going through upgrading things that can be upgraded. I think you should be able to upgrade the temple too. It looks like it says level 1, so maybe there at some point you will be able to. Let's speed this up. Let's speed it up. Yeah, they just needed weapons. Scarred. Would you like to hire another lord? I absolutely would. Cool. Do you have 14 rings? I have 9. Why aren't you buying more? Because I don't have any money. You have 426. I think if you go, go below 300, it's like you're poor. You're horribly poor. I love when everyone goes to church and they fight. Knights have come from unlucky free lords who decide to pursue a military career. They can lead a squad, placing your lord's knights. The command skill is 5. All right, cool. I don't know what that means. What is going on in there? You want to go to church and just fight? Oh God. Has anyone seen my husband Drummond? The last time I saw him, he went to church. Okay, I'll check the temple. What's the green stuff? It's vomit. That's vomit. Because they're eating raw rutabaga and they don't like it, so they throw it up. They get sick all the time. So basically, this is vomit and blood. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was one of the guys I put the dumb mask on because he was a cutthroat. So maybe they beat the shit out of him because he was a cutthroat. It's a pretty neat church, yeah, right? It's a fun place to hang out with the blood and the vomit. The blood and the blood. Shame for sins, sexual desire. Drax probably should hang out with his lady friend. Hey man, she's just my lady friend. Forest bandits have marched on your village. Oh, have they? We're fucked. World summary. Yeah, I can't make enough money in the early game, and I can never raise a good I can never get an army fast enough. I got 4, 3 of which are trained, and the 2 other ones are training now. You can see them down there boxing it out. All right, well let them come. That's what I always say. Let them come. I'm not scared. Do I look scared? Drax is buttering up his bride. How's Jean doing? Tasteless rutabaga agnostic, torturous desire. Desire to eat meat. I mean, that's on you, right? Well, I guess these pigs are going to produce some more meat here in a minute. All right, the next upgrade for the pigs requires tools, which we don't have. We could upgrade the mill one more time. New battle. Where is there a new battle? A battle has begun. Am I a part of that? Hi, I'm Drax. I'm playing the game. What's happening? Forest bandits have looted your village. Oh, those fuckers. Are they? I guess they're coming here. Man, we're about to get trampled. Hold on, these guys are training. We'll be ready. Wonder how I fixed that village out there. Hello. Wait. Hi, Mojito. Happy Thursday. How are you, man? Good to see you. How was the day? How was the day? 20 coal order complete. Well, that's good news. I feel like we upgrade this. Oh. Oh. Thank you for the resub. 8 months? We've known you 8 months? It just seems like yesterday. Yeah, that's better. Seems like I left my coat. Hey, yeah, indeed. A little bit of hype. As Molly says, chat, can we get some hype? Can we get some hype in chat? Can we get some hype and chat? I'm not nearly as like, you know, I'm not nearly as put together as Molly. Mojito, I hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. You staying cool? Is it hot there? It's hot everywhere else in Europe, right? Hype and chat. Hype and chat. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, Nibble, that's a good one. We're playing some Norland, doing well, but how come you're low energy? I did the thing where like you wake up too early in the morning and then you can't go back to sleep. And then I was fine until about like late afternoon. And then I was like, you know, you kind of like, I probably had like 5.5 hours, 6 hours of sleep, and it was shitty. I've slept shitty the last few nights, just kind of like waking up a lot and rolling around and like, I don't know, maybe I got some stuff in my mind or whatever, but yeah, I just didn't get enough sleep. And so that's caught up with me now. And so I was sitting here at like 5 o'clock going, okay, like I should just start streaming now, because if I don't, I'm, you know, if I need to bow out early, I won't feel as bad, but I'm much better now. Like playing the game and chatting and like just, you know, drinking coffee consistently here. I'm good. But I'm definitely like, I can feel it. It's like a low cloud just kind of sitting there. Yeah. Sleep is just, I'm a big like proponent of getting enough sleep and making sure like it's a big part of my life. And like, I'm always trying, I was like going to bed at a certain time and making sure I get enough sleep, because I feel so much better when I do. And I haven't always been like that, right? Like, I mean, for most of my life, I like didn't sleep enough. That's gonna catch up with me at some point. But other than that, yeah, I'm great. We're having fun. I think we're gonna play this for a little bit longer, and then I did a new Vintage Story video today, so I might switch to Vintage Story just to help promote the video a little bit. Pretty proud of it. Forgot to schedule it correctly, but it's out there in the world now. It's about meals and Vintage Story, and I'm saying it's like the culmination of everything. You know, a year of playing Vintage Story and a year back editing video. It's pretty solid. Coffee is the best. Oh, hello there, sir. We missed each other yesterday. How are you, man? How are you? There's another person who has burnt the candle at both ends for too many years. Hyperion over on YouTube might be the reason I haven't slept most of my life, actually. Knowledge learned peasant house. Oh yeah, that's helpful. What does it cost to build one of those? What wasn't, see, I had two friends who fought over the name Hyperion. We need to catch up today, man. When I'm gonna do this for another couple of hours, but afterwards, if you're around, I was supposed to talk to my friend yesterday, and he texted after I'd like, my phone was in sleep mode. Boom, 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 boom. Hi. Good. What does it cost to build these things? Yeah, for fuck's sake. Seriously? Boo, 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 boo. Mojito, what are you playing, man? What are you up to? Sleep is for the dead? Yeah, I don't know. These days, if I like don't get enough sleep, I am the dead. I am the dead, right? Boop, 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 boop. Completed a little to the left the other day. Did you know that? I saw I saw you playing that, and I was like, what is that? Boom, 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 boom. I'll be harassing Faisal. We've got another friend who also moved to Portugal, who we've known for years, and I chatted with him on the phone like a couple weeks ago, and then I've been texting him, and they're living up in Porto, and it's funny because they're like, you know, they're just starting this experience, and it's fun to hear somebody else kind of going through the initial, like, getting used to the new country kind of thing. We've got one up on them because we lived in Denmark for a number of years, so we know it was like coming out of the U.S. and living in a different country. Like, it's sort of the same thing when you move to the next country, right? There's no grocery store. The big grocery store thing is done for us, right? Do. It's like an organizer puzzle game. It's a vibe. Puzzle game? Yeah, I was in there watching it for like a minute, and I don't remember. I don't remember the days. It's a daze to me. The days. It's a blur to me. I'm not, as many times as I try to do a puzzle game, and Molly's always like, oh, but Drax, this game you play is a puzzle game. I'm like, no. It's not a puzzle game. Like, I can't play puzzle games. And she's like, every game you play is a puzzle game. That's her thing now, right? Whenever I'm like, I don't like it because it's a puzzle game. She's like, well, the game that you like is a puzzle game. She's like, your life is a puzzle game. She's like, when you go to the bathroom, that's a puzzle game. You have to zip down your pants. You have to go to the bathroom. You got to wash your hands. That's a puzzle. You put that all together now, didn't you? Don't feed her. Don't feed her. No, don't tell her she's got... Drax traded wisdom with Jane. Hold on. I'm not paying any attention to these jerks. Oh, suddenly he's fine. He's in bliss. Drax is in bliss. What? Agnostic. I can see that you've made the emote bigger, Molly, but it's not showing in my mixed chat yet. They're supposedly going to patch that in the next streamer bot update. Yeah, sorry. I'm keeping you from the puzzle game. Sorry. I mean, this game isn't a puzzle game. This game's infuriating. Boom, boom, boom. Please get good, streamer. Not happening. Not happening. I'm being neglected by Bobo. How is she being neglected by her kid? It's her kid. She could just go up to it and be like, talk to me. Boom, boom. I got a YouTube channel. Clicky, linky, thank you. Peace-loving king. I mean, so far in terms of like these guys being pissed off, we're doing okay. My kids neglect me. Yeah, I guess, I don't. It's medieval times though, right? What's the Health and Human Services isn't going to show up at their door? They can just go pick up the kid, right? This is a different time. This is a different time. So no one still has dealt with this. Jane, can you please come over here and deal with this? We only have one bed open. I guess maybe we should build another one of these too. How many bricks do we have? Not that, Drax. These little peasant houses make them happy. We want them to be happy, right? Drax, hey Robbie, how are you? Welcome in. What's going on? How's your Thursday? What's going on? What's going on in Raviland? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this fine work right here, Drax. Can we move that over a little bit? You're like, is it here or is it here? Is it here or is it here? I think it's here. Nope, it's definitely not there. So it's here. Better. It's mostly because they prefer their mom over me. Max is a pretty cool mom. That's gotta be hard, right? Gotta be hard. Like the evil brain in me is like, well, can you make something to make her less cool and you more cool? Let's work out a plan. Not here or here, not here or here so much, but right here. Yeah, right. This is I watched Dav play this game was it last night or the night before? And what I realized is that like it made me feel so much better about my entire existence because he was struggling with a lot of the stuff I was struggling with. And like when you watch another like streamer who's smarter than you, better at playing games than you, and they're having the same problems, I don't think he's doing it just to be nice. I think he truly is having a problem with the game. It's funny because they only know like or hate. Nothing is in between. So I get a lot of, I hate daddy. Yeah, but that's not always going to be the case. Something's going to happen and they're going to swing your way. They're going to swing your way. At least one of them. I mean, it could be 20 years from now, but it could happen. What happened there? Foreign trade reports. We're still selling that. I got 513. It's fine. What's going on here? Uh-oh, was he like stuck in battle mode? Right now the game's just sort of playing itself. I don't know if you've realized this yet. What happened to those guys that were out there like marauding? Oh, they're still down here. Number of bandits 8. Loot and camp 200 gold. How many people do I have? I got 5, and 3 of them suck. And 2 of them don't have weapons. We can't go down there and attack that. How do you fix the... Click on every button but the button you need to click on, Drax. Your village recently has been plundered and the residents are occupied with restoration. Until then, they will be unable to pay tribute. I mean, that seems like their problem. You still have to pay the tribute. Just because you got plundered doesn't mean you get to get out of like not paying me my money. You have to send some people in there. If a peasant has eaten at least one, if a peasant has eaten, comma, and has at least 1 drink of alcohol and their own home in 3 days, they start to feel prosperous, which gives them a positive bonus. Thanks for that hot tip. All right, we need more weapons. And we're studying smelting furnace, alchemy lab. I don't think there's anything else in here to study, is there? No. No. And tools ordered. Oh, good. Jane's finally giving them instructions. Are we gonna get... Are they gonna put more dummy hats on dudes? I feel like... Oh, here's one right here. Hi. Punishment. Mask of shame. You can't be a cutthroat in this village, sir. Drax, grab him. World summary. Messenger left the province. Babo has gained a new level of 4 persuasion. I don't understand what these ones mean. Like when this is up here on the screen, like something's happening here. What do we think it is? Terror among the peasantry. Yeah. So have we produced any pigs? Have we produced any pigs? Any pigs at all? Boop, 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 boop. Meat is tasty, obtained by pig farmers. I mean, this is why I had 2 pig farms the last time. Because I was like, can we please, like, put out twice as much meat? The overall balance of the game still is... It's the... Am I doing better this playthrough? Yes. Is it still, like, incredibly unbalanced? Yeah. Jane has sexual desire. Loss of a child, -10. Moderate fatigue, needs to drink something. Like, oh, they're drinking now, so that should help. How long does it take to, like... There's so much fighting. Like, what were they fighting about? Jane, I'm going to ask you to do something, and I think it would be a lot of fun if you and, I don't know, your husband, you know, got together and just spent some time together. Boop, 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 boom. Oof, give it time. They have shades of indifference and little splashes of love to add the relationship painting you with kids. Oh, right, this is that game. Why did I forget about the adult needs? Yeah. And it's like it's not the easiest thing to like, it's not the easiest thing to manage because it's very particular. It's very particular. Jane massages Scarred's ego. All right. We're at a stopping point again. We're just like, these guys have they produced enough tools? There's 10 in storage. The mill could upgrade. I'm clicking on it, nothing's happening. Oh, it's in the process of upgrading? I mean, the brewery could upgrade again. Yeah, I think we switch. I think we switch and play some Vintage Story for the last couple of hours. Well, it'll help promote the video I made today, and they came out today, and then also just like maybe we take a break from Norland until like the next big roadmap push, right? Every time I watch you play it, I get the this is so cute and cozy looking, and then so has desires, blah blah. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. We have our dads and son moments drawing together, then watching the Clays play Zelda. Yeah, Robbie, I don't even think it's like the that is such a small part of the game. I think there's just so many little things that. I think what I was saying yesterday about it too is like it doesn't seem like it's moved a lot since. I don't know when we don't know why they're all fighting. Can we? They're just fighting. They're just unhappy. There's a lot about it that I like, but it's still just like it doesn't feel like it's. It feels like it's hashed out enough for early access, but maybe just not for me. I get it's. I'd much rather be playing RimWorld. I hate to say that, but like, We made 36 gold. We made 36 gold. And then we're not enough people. Partially, I think, did they build the two? Well, they built the two houses. So that's the overall, like, the overall housing now should be 54. Yeah, 54. Are you under contractual obligation to play this today? I am not. I'm not. But I played it last week, and it's pretty much what Dav said. Like, I played it last week, and when I finished playing, I was like, I kind of want to keep playing it. And when I was making my schedule this week, I was like, oh, you know what? Let's give it another run, right? Like, so I've played it. I played it once last year. I played it once at the beginning of this year. Those were in betas. And then I played, over the last, 30 days, we've played 3 playthroughs. And I've gotten better. Like, my first playthrough was a complete wreck. Like, everyone hated, remember, I don't know if you saw that, but like, everybody wanted to kill each other. Everyone hated each other. Everyone was just like miserable. And so they've done some balancing in the game that's fixed some of that. And then also, like, I understand a little bit better how to play the game. But so it's not one of these games where you're just going to, it doesn't have a big learning curve, but it's not one of these games where you're just not going to come out of the gate playing it and winning, right? And so there's a lot of trial and error, right? So I'm getting better, but I still am struggling with, I can't make enough money and I can't train an army fast enough. Like, immediately it's like, hey, there's bandits. And I'm like, I don't have any fighters. What do you, like, hey guys, get out of my territory. I don't like you. Like, it sets you with problems immediately before you can build to the point where you would have, I mean, I don't even have, like, the army I've got is better. Look they're better. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Hi, Dav. You summoned Dav? That's amazing. Yeah, I've been talking about you, Dav, just because you were the last person to play this game that I watched, right? Davin, hello. Raiders, welcome in. How are you? Everyone knows who I am. Everyone knows who I am. I hope that you had an evening. Were you playing Overwatch? Were you playing the Overwatch? The Overwatches? We came for the sexy party. Someone just had a miscarriage and then immediately had sex. So there's that. That's going on. I was playing Overwatch 2. They made a second version of that game? Whoo! We were, but then the servers had a death. Like, Blizzard's like, today is our normal maintenance time where we're going to be down for just around 12 hours. But when these servers come back up, they're going to be just as shitty as they were when they went down. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I'm Drax. I play games on the internet. I also make some YouTube videos. I play a game called Vintage Story, which is like hardcore Minecraft. That's sort of my main game, but we play a lot of like the same games that Dav plays. We only play them at like a much lower level. Like if there's like a kindergarten level, that's the level I'm playing at. Not a planned outage, just a blizz outage. I have not played Overwatch. Well, I have never played Overwatch 2, but I haven't played Overwatch in so long. Well, we're up against a hard break, surprisingly enough. I'm surprised to see you. I guess you were just like, I don't want to play anything else, so I'm out of here. Like, if the servers aren't going to go down. Thanks, Blizzard. Yeah, you take me back. You're leagues above me. I don't know about that. I'm having the same problem. I'm going to stop playing this. I'm going to switch to Vintage Story. I'm having the same problem. Like, it's missing some like really key things for me. Like, I just wish it's the same thing. I made a video for this game. And if you're interested, it's my start guide. And I touch a little bit on some of the things that need to like be picked up. And something in this game that's missing is like a very coherent stats page where it's like, right now you're drinking 72 moonshine and you're producing 110, or you're at a negative 50, so you got to up it. Like, and maybe it's just something that'll be learned in the game as I go along. And maybe I'll look back upon this and think, Drax, you're just being dumb. You just need to play the game more, then you'll understand how the things work. Or it could just be like that it's in early access. So I don't know. Like, I just feel like I'm having the same kind of like, it's not clear how to like maintain the right levels. Like, I got 34 moonshine now because I think I'm like way overproducing it. I just want a log which says Ruchi and the priest and the things. Yeah, a log would be good, and not just a log for the royals, but a log for like there was just 2 peasants fighting. I guess they were just unhappy. How do we solve for that? I click on them and they seem, like peasants. Aren't all peasants happy or unhappy? Sad or not sad? I don't know. So yeah, I think I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I was sort of like on the fence on whether I was going to go long or not. But I think what we'll do is we'll switch gears, and I like how the sub goal thing is all jacked up. It's because it doesn't get the data correctly from the anyway. Did you forget to tell them to be happy? I mean, I did. I think the end result for Norland for me is I'll come back to it. Like the next big patch, I'll come back. Let's see how they do it. We've seen the roadmap. It's out there now. I think this is one to put on the shelf for a while and return to it when it's more hashed out. The developer has my video, and I'm sure they're taking it. I'm sure they're taking all of what I said in stride. They're gonna fix these things. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a challenge to kind of get it in a more like cohesive state. But then again, maybe they won't. Like, how many games have we played like this where like we play them a year later and I'm like, what happened? Nothing? No? All right, I'm going to, did you ever play, have a spell? I have not played that game, but I saw there was a key somewhere that was being offered to me. And I was like, huh. I got offered another key to a Greek builder that's like Conan today. I might play that tomorrow. I was surprised I got a key. Molly got a key. I'm not surprised Molly got a key. Big time streamer. Big time streamer. All right, I'm gonna get up and stretch. You should do the same. Probably make another cup of coffee. I think we'll switch games. So I'll do some switching on the break. I'm gonna leave it on this fantastic screen right now, and when I come back, we'll switch over. The one which released today, something about Defiance. Yeah, that one, Dev. That one. Did you see that one? Pretty building. All right, I gotta get up. I gotta pee. Thanks for the raid, Dev. I'll see you in just a minute. Be right back. Get up and stretch.
Time to make the donuts.
Hi. Yeah, what's it called? Age of Defiance, Defiance of the Ages. Welcome back, everybody. Molly was just talking to me. She's like reading this email. I'm like, well, what about this? She's like, she's like, I ran this past you, and now you're like, and now you're saying this? I'm like, that seems like a Drax move, right? Sort of like half pay attention in the beginning, and then when it comes down to like the brass tacks of it, then really get into it, only to like throw a cog in the wheel of the whole thing. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. It's called Dawn of Defiance. Has anyone seen this game? I was just looking through on Mondays. I usually go through the list of games that are coming, and this was on there, and I was like, "Oh, this looks interesting." And so I put in for a key, thinking, they're not going to give this a key, right? But they did, so they must be hard up. I wonder if some of these studios have like a bot that just goes out and says, they're a streamer, they're active, give them a key. Or if they're just like anybody who puts in for some of these, you just get a key, right? I bet they saw Drax signal and got straight to it, right? Like, wait, am I getting, Drax is emailing us about this? We were going to send it to him, but like, all right, if he's coming to us, Dawn of Defiance is what it's called. Hold on, I'm going to save this. Whatever it's called, overwrite. Boom, boom, boom. I just can't, maybe I'm just not in the right mood for Nordland today. I can't get my head into it, right? Can't get my head around it. Can't get my head around it. Dawn. It's only $15. Roll out the red carpet, folks. We got Drax coming in hot. Hold on, should we watch this? No, hold on, everybody. It's got sort of an Aska vibe to it too. Do we think this is gonna work? I wonder if the sound will come through. Should I pause the? Oh, the music is paused. Oh wait, the music's not paused. Oh, hold on. I can make the music come through. Dawn of Defiance. Like Conan. Just like Conan. It's like someone played Conan and they were like, how about in Greece? You can fly. I thought the water looked pretty. I think the graphics look good. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen. Music's quiet. Well, that's today. I mean, if they would have sent me this key this morning, my time, I guess they're sending it out morning in America, right? I probably would have played it, right? Should we see if there's any? 21 positive reviews. It's been out like 2 hours. I played this game for 2 minutes. It's amazing, and I love every minute of it. You should buy this game. Really liked what I've been able to get my hands on so far in this game. I've played a lot of survival crafters over PC and consoles, but I think that this one is definitely the best one when giving freedom of building to really make your structures unique and stand out. None of those ugly holes when building near natural terrain because the developer couldn't be bothered. The clipping in the game allows it beautiful to see. Whoa. How long is this? Oh, it's not too long. If you're a fan of survival craft, I hate ugly holes. Yeah, me too. Tried it because of the Greek theme. Enjoyed it because of the 2.4 hours. 24 hours? How do they already have 24 hours? Got a pre-copy, I guess. Really enjoyed the early game, played through the tutorial island and coming back for more. Plus, I need my Greek fantasy fix while I wait for Titan Quest 2. Why did they make that blacked out? This is my first impression and I'm prepared and more willing to sink 500 hours of game time into this game. I love reviews like this. I love this game. And I'm already willing to commit 500 hours. I've signed a contract and I'm willing to submit 500 hours. What are you talking about? Does someone really like, okay guys, I'm going to play a game and I'm already willing to submit that I'm going to put 500 more hours into this thing. It cracks me up. Dude, what a hidden gem. So far, it's a nice little game that has a great potential and is highly recommended by the fan of crafting survival games. Are these are paid for, right? First impression, I'm going to love this game. I mean, this is like me writing first impressions of Overwatch when I played it in the beta. Because I did. I loved it. I was like, I'm going to love this game. And then like 30 hours later, I'm like, this game is awful. I'm never playing this again. How long before this changes? Like there's no negative comments. Well, there's got to be because it's only positive. Display recent, display most helpful, display funny, can't display like. Yeah, these are all like, what a hidden gem. This is what would happen if Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Palworld had a love child. Wait, there's pals? I mean, I'm tempted to go and like play it right now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna play a little vintage story and then I'm gonna like bow the fuck out. Maybe we'll play this tomorrow. Super rough around the edges. I don't think I can handle like another questionable game tonight. Let's play something we already know I'm not gonna like. I'm trying to decide. I've played 20 hours and now I'm going to give up my partner and children to commit to this for life. Yeah, right? I'm going to stop. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to stop the YouTube and restart a new one.